Chopper style, chopper style. The good Dr. Tony Chopper is in the building. All right, Vivi makes the executive decision that we should stop at that they should stop at the next island and not focus on Alabasta because Nami is getting sicker and sicker, and she clearly doesn't have much time to make it. And that happens to be Drum Island, where we know our good friend Tony Chopper, the good doctor, resides. And so they stop at the island. Of course, Vivi has a little bit of past with the King Wapol, who isn't there and abandoned his kingdom, but we get a little flashbacks of her and her history with the kingdom or the king himself, and find out their current state of affairs and how he abandoned them. I gotta say, Vivi is my favorite character right now on the live action. I love Princess Vivi on the live action. She is definitely my favorite character. I don't think I really paid much attention to Vivi. Like I know she was a big character, especially early on, because she spent so much time traveling with the Straw Hats. But I don't know if I paid as much attention to her in the anime. Definitely, I feel like in the anime during this time, Zoro was my favorite character over Luffy. I was having like internal debates as a kid. I was saying Zoro was stronger than Luffy, which that changes. But Luffy got to go through some shit. It becomes clearly levels to this shit later on. But I love this live action, man. Luffy goes and he carries Nami. He's concerned Nami doesn't have no time left, so he carries Nami up the mountain to go to the kingdom, and leaves Vivi, who gets shot on the way there. And I don't know. Vivi's so dope just watching her bow down and humble as a princess, bow down to the people, to the villagers of Drum Island to get them to get inside or get a doctor to see Nami. It was dope. But anyway, they go up, leave Vivi, who got shot behind, along with Zoro, who's going crazy, and Usopp, who's trying to keep everybody calm. Yeah, it's a great episode. I don't know. I still don't. Like, what's the like? How does this? Luffy can clearly use his rubber ability. He can clearly use his rubber ability because he fucking saves Sanji's life when they're falling off the mountain. So why like didn't he use his rubber ability to get up the mountain quicker? Is it because I guess maybe because he couldn't see what he was grabbing onto, and maybe he couldn't use. Maybe it didn't make sense until he was close enough to get to the top. Maybe. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go with he couldn't see what he needed to grab on. I don't like why was he using his rubber ability? Like why was he just like going up there like that? Like still a great episode, but like just my question because he clearly could use rubber ability because that's how Zoro he uses damn neck to save Sanji's life. So, but then what else? Um, love the show. Kind of disappointed we only got 2 episodes left. Damn it. I wanted it when we first started. I had hopes we were gonna cover so much more, which it did. I know. I guess it's so much. Alabasta is such like a long. It's such like a long. It's so much to that arc, and they it's their journey to Alabasta so long. And I don't know why I thought it was gonna cover more. Like it the pacing right now is pretty damn good, and like, it would have just like the pacing would have been ridiculous. Or it had to been so many more episodes than 8 for that to even work. So I don't know why I thought it was gonna cover more, but I'm about to go and check out the story of Tony Chopper and see that all over again, I guess. Um, love it. I hope I see they're in production. Season 3, of course, has been approved. This show is fucking great. So they're in production. So hopefully that means next year we'll have season 3, dude. I do not want to wait 3 years for this. I do not want to wait 3 years to see this again. I'm gonna give episode 5 or 9 out of 10. Check it out and enjoy. HWKN. He who knows nothing, smartest man in the world. Later.